Hi, welcome to the 5 Minute Mark. Today we're recapping the movie The Girl Who Escaped, a gripping drama based on a true story. Watch out, spoilers ahead. 15-year-old Kara Robinson is at her best friend Jess's house, planning a trip to the lake. While watering flowers outside, a man named Richard Avenitz pulls up, pretending to deliver flyers. When Kara approaches, he suddenly pulls a gun, forces her into a large plastic container in his car, and drives off. Inside the house, Jess finishes her shower and realizes Kara's gone. Meanwhile, Richard pulls over in a quiet area and opens the trunk. Kara imagines running, but in her mind, she's shot in the back. It's a warning to herself. It's not the right time. Richard ties her wrists and ankles, gags her, and shuts the container again. At his apartment, he removes the gag and threatens her to stay quiet. In the bedroom, he asks invasive questions about her family, friends, and if she has a boyfriend. Then he gives her 3 rules: no screaming, always ask permission, and call him daddy. Kara, terrified, agrees. She knows her best chance of survival is to stay calm, act obedient, and observe everything. She memorizes his face, behavior, the layout of the apartment, animals in cages, a parrot named Clyde, phone numbers on the fridge, and notes on the calendar. Back at home, Jess calls Kara's mom, Deborah, and explains she hasn't seen Kara since she went outside. Deborah immediately calls the police, but the sheriff brushes it off, assuming Kara ran away. Deborah insists that her daughter isn't the type to just disappear. Kara plays along to gain Richard's trust. He boasts about his Navy past, intelligence, and job, promising to let her go if she follows the rules. He offers a cigarette. Kara first refuses but accepts after he reminds her of the rules. She pretends interest in his stories, asks questions, and memorizes everything: his jobs, routines, hangouts, hobbies, and a large wolf poster. When allowed to clean, she reads phone numbers and notes on the fridge. That evening, after watching TV, Kara asks to use the bathroom. Richard lets her but leaves the door open, watching her. When she asks to wash her hands, he stays silent until she says, "Please, Daddy," then agrees. Later, she refuses to eat, upsetting him, so she offers to clean while memorizing details as she sweeps. Before bed, Richard gives her a pill to help her relax and chains her to the bed, then sleeps beside her. In the morning, Kara wakes first, quietly frees herself while he's still asleep, slips out, and runs down the street without looking back. She flags down a car and tells the 2 men inside that she's just escaped from a kidnapping. Though confused, they immediately drive her to the nearest police station. There, Kara tells the officers her name and explains what happened. They contact Deborah, letting her know Kara has been found safe. Kara shares everything she can remember about Richard: the layout of the apartment, his job, the animals, names, numbers, and other key details. The police are stunned by her memory and courage. They take her back to the area to identify the apartment. But all the buildings look the same. Just when they hit a dead end, a neighbor overhears the conversation. When he hears them mention animals and a wolf poster, he recognizes the description and gives them the address. Police rush to the apartment, but Richard has already fled. Inside, they find women's clothing, confirming Kara wasn't his only victim. Flyers are distributed across town. Kara returns home to community support, but makes it clear she doesn't want pity. She's not a victim. She just wants her life back to normal. Later, Kara argues with Deborah about attending her boyfriend's baseball game. She's determined not to let fear rule her life, but her mother is still terrified of letting her go out. Kara insists that she won't let Richard take anything more away from her. Eventually, the police track Richard to a nearby location. When they confront him, he tries to flee. Officers corner him and order him to surrender. But instead, Richard pulls out a gun and takes his own life. Kara learns the news the next morning and is furious. She had hoped to face him in court and tell her story, but the sheriff assures her she already won. Her courage brought a predator into the light, and she helped save others from suffering the same fate. The film ends with Kara reclaiming control of her life, refusing to let trauma define her. The sheriff says he wants to personally recommend her for a future law enforcement role, helping other assault and abduction victims. Kara moves forward proud and strong, knowing she didn't just survive, she escaped, fought back, and helped stop a monster. Thanks for watching. If you like this recap, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more 5-minute movie breakdowns. See you in the next one.